Hi, welcome to Sci-Fi Bricks. On this week's video, we're going to be talking about the Enterprise NCC-1701 from Star Trek Discovery. This version of the classic ship was reimagined in Star Trek Discovery, and I love the design, so I couldn't resist making it out of Lego. All right, let's have a look at it. So this build here, as you can see, it's quite long. The warp nacelles are quite heavy, which is why I've had to add the extra stands. It wasn't ideal, but I chose that over making the pylons too thick. The saucer is also heavy, but as you can see, I managed to hold it up with a sturdy support section here. Now let's turn it around a little bit. Over here, from this angle, you can see the warp nacelle pylons. As you can see, I've put a gap in the middle, which is one of the iconic features of the reimagined Enterprise. I wish it was at an angle, but then the warp nacelles simply wouldn't have had any support to hold them up. The other thing that's interesting here is the front of the warp nacelles. It isn't often that I jump online and start looking at everyone else's builds to get ideas, and I couldn't even find someone else who'd been able to solve this problem. In the end, what I decided to do was get a clear round piece for the front and put a colored piece inside. The color isn't quite as obvious as I would like, but at least it's the right shape. I'm going to put this down here. Now, let's turn it around again and look at it from the back. So as you can see here, I've gone for the detail on the impulse engines. I've also put the detail on the inside of the nacelles here, and I've got the shuttle bay. Now, to have a look at the front, I'm actually going to take off the saucer. So we'll put that down here. Now, if you have a look here, I've got a nice pearl gold piece for the deflector. I'm super happy that Lego made this piece in this color. All right. Now we're going to talk about the technique a little bit. As you can see, this section here is very round, and that was not easy to pull off. So let's take off these panels. All right. So as you can see here, what I decided to do is go for what we call a SNOT technique. SNOT, that word seems a little bit gross, but it's really important for Lego. It's an acronym that stands for studs not on top. What I've done here is I've built a central spine with studs sticking out in 6 different directions. And then all of this is just panels that sit on that spine. What this has allowed is for me to get this nice curved design at the front here, which I was really happy with. Of course, the challenge with a design like that is that it's not very strong at all. So that's where I decided to make this section here not part of the main structure of the ship. The main structure's here, and then this extends along into the back here. All of this is connected to the saucer. This round section here is just hanging off the bottom. Now, the last thing to show you is the stand. These pieces are actually upside down, and then I've used Technic pieces at the bottom to make them secure. So there you have it. That's a tour of the Starship Enterprise. You can jump on my website, which is in the description below, to get some more pictures of the ship and read about how it's built. If you've got any questions, comment below. Please give my video a like if you enjoyed it. Comment below and subscribe to my channel. Next week, we're going to be changing it up a little bit and talking about one of my sword mocks, which will be the Soul Sword from Shadowhunters. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.